Hello YouTube, Esau the Great again. Today I'm coming to show you guys or it's sort of like a redstone tutorial, because I know the last time I did the basics I really enjoyed it, so I wanted to do another one for you guys. So, I had a lot of trouble figuring out what I wanted to call this, video, because, it's it uses, basically you can use like a, double-sided input. In other words, the best way to just do this is to show you. You cannot actually open a door. Like, if you press a lever, you cannot walk through the lever, through the door, and then just flip another lever and turn the door off. You actually have to walk back through, unflip the first lever, and then reflip the second lever. And it works the same with like a piston-powered door. So, what we're going to use is called a T flip-flop. Now, the way a T flip-flop works is, as you guys know, when a sticky piston has a block in front of it, when it's extended, it'll retract the block with it. Just like that. So what we're going to do is, when a sticky piston receives a very quick pulse, then it will not retract the block. It'll just push it out there. So this can be done in a few ways. Now the first one is by using just a regular monostable circuit, and I'm going to show you how to build all of these. This is used by when you press the button, this redstone right here will turn on, which will turn that torch off, which will turn that torch back on, and then two ticks later, that repeater will turn this torch back off, so it supplies that very quick pulse in order to when I press it, and it'll stick it out there over the torch just like that, and then it'll open just like that. And then this button is just redstone running all the way to this block again, but make sure you have the repeater right there. And then you can just walk through and press the button. So that's what's so good about it, because you can just press the button, walk through the door, and then press the next button. So, the next one, which is a bit more compact, is called a pulse limiter. Basically, this redstone will turn on. Now it'll go through this repeater, which will pass through this block into this repeater, which will power the T flip-flop. And then only one tick later, this repeater will power this piston, which will push this block out of the way, which will stop the power from getting to this repeater, which will very quickly retract that piston again. So all it does is, then you can just walk through and then press your button again. So finally, the next one is it's probably the most compact version of a T flip-flop, except it's not as fast. But basically there's redstone on the top. It's okay, so there's redstone on the top, and two torches right there on the side, and then a piston on either side. And just because I have sticky pistons in my inventory, you actually do not need sticky pistons. You can just use regular pistons, so it's a bit easier in survival. Let me change it to day real quick. Oops. I got a new screen recorder, if you guys didn't tell from up there. No watermark anymore. I actually purchased Fraps, but unfortunately it causes me to lag extremely bad, so I hope you forgive that. So basically, when you press the button, the pistons will like exchange where the block is. So you can so that block will go over the torch, and this redstone will turn on your door. You can just walk through and press your button again. And this redstone is just running up back to the redstone up there. and then turning this line off. So now I'm going to show you guys how to build each one. So first I'm going to show you the monostable circuit. So let me stop flying real quick. So you're going to want to put your block, then 2 pieces of redstone, just like that, then another block with a torch on it, and then 2 pieces of redstone coming out of it like that. Now right here, you're going to want to put a repeater and set it on 3. So just right click it twice. Now you're going to want to put another block, actually 2 blocks right here. Put a torch on one, and then redstone, and then another piece of redstone, and then have a piston right here, a sticky piston with a block, then dig a hole into the ground, put a torch in the ground just like that, and then just have redstone coming off of it any way you want. So now when you press the button, just apply a quick pulse, you can walk through, and then now if you have another oh, this lag is terrible, you guys. I'm gonna need to do something about that. Been uninstalling stuff from my computer, hoping that this last repeater is just for length. But the repeater up here is necessary because ordinary redstone dust will not power a block. So anyways, I've been installing stuff from my computer, hoping Fraps will run better, and it has yet to do so. But anyways, after you press the button, you can walk through. Then you can just press the button again, and it'll shut. Okay, the next one we're building is the pulse limiter. So you're just going to put your block with a button on it. Then you're going to want to put redstone just like that. Let me make sure that's working. Yep. Then you're going to want to put 2 repeaters. And the first one, the left one, put on 1 tick. Now you're going to want to put a sticky piston there with a block, and then another repeater set on no ticks, and then your T flip-flop. So your piston, your block, and then hole in the ground with a torch. So then you just want to make what's coming out of it. And as you can see, when you press the button, it'll pulse. No delay on that repeater. Block with and it'll shut. Okay, so finally you'll want to put you'll want to make the simple one. Now, all that is build up 1 from the ground and put 2 like that, and then put a piston. It doesn't even, you don't even have to have a sticky piston. Again, you can just have a regular piston if you want, and put it facing in like that, and then put another one right like that. Then dig a hole in the ground on one side, it doesn't matter which side, and put a torch above it. And now you're going to want to come to the top, put redstone dust over the top just like that, and then power that with a torch. Actually, let's do it this way. Put a block right there. And I apologize again. And power your last block. So now if you power either side, it doesn't matter. The block will switch places. So now you can just like that. With a door. And I don't think that's gonna work. Nope. Okay, my bad. Still learning. After all this time of having Minecraft, I am still learning. So it switches like that, and the door will open. And it'll turn back off. And then if you put a button on this side, it'll do the same thing. Now say you don't have time, or you don't have room to put a button, then all you have to do is take the button off and make sure that there's redstone connecting the redstone on the top to wherever your button is. So just like that. So yeah, those were how to use a T flip-flop and how they're useful. Again, they're useful for like double-sided input, mainly doors and things like that. So you can hit the button and it'll open, and then you can walk through and hit another button and it'll close. You don't have to worry about flipping levers a bunch of times. So yes, those were the T flip-flops. And thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe. And I don't know who invented this, but I saw this design of a T flip-flop, the very compact one, from PvPone39. So please go check him out. Please go check out Ben's channel. And we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, and have a great day. Thank you.